Proponents of this bill argue that not having caps is making it hard to recruit providers. It's important to note that Iowa's medical malpractice rates are the 8th lowest in the country, and I believe Representative Jones earlier said 5th, so I apologize if my number is wrong, but either way, I'm going to go with it's low. It's very low. To be clear, recruitment matters. I do not want to minimize it, so let's talk about it. For those of you who don't know, I am not a native Iowan. My husband and I moved to Iowa for him to go to medical school almost 20 years ago. He attended Des Moines University, he did his residency in Iowa, and has been a family practice physician at our amazing county hospital for almost 13 years. We are the definition of healthcare workforce transplants. For the last 13 years, we have received hundreds, if not thousands, of postcards with recruitment invitations to learn more about practice opportunities across the country. After the points about signing bonuses and salaries, they list amenities like crystal clear lakes and other outdoor recreation, exciting cultural opportunities and experiences, easy access to airports and top-notch public schools. In essence, they talk about quality of life. But you know what I have not seen on these cards in the last 13 years? Come practice here. Our state has caps on non-economic damages. That's not what they're talking about. Recruitment is about quality of life opportunities. It's about the day-to-day experiences that you know will be what makes you and your family happy. So let's talk about that. In the state of Iowa, we are seeing labor and delivery wards, and in some cases entire hospitals closing because of loss of population. It's hard to recruit providers when there isn't a place for them to work. In the state of Iowa, efforts are made every year in this legislature to limit the reproductive rights and reproductive health care options available to Iowans. Iowa is 50th in the nation when it comes to OBs. If I were a practicing OB deciding on where to move, and this issue were incredibly important to me, why would I want to move to a state where I might not be able to provide the full range of my scope of practice and training? In the state of Iowa, we have some of the lowest Medicaid reimbursement rates in the country. I'm very hopeful that we will see advancement on this, but let's be honest, we don't have the greatest track record so far. And in the state of Iowa, we get reports every year of lakes that are so polluted they're too dangerous for recreation. We have underfunded our public schools for the last decade, and 134 schools have closed. These are the sorts of things people consider when they are deciding where to move. Recruitment is about quality of life. I will be voting no on this bill because it doesn't solve the problem that proponents hope that it will. Caps cannot exist in a vacuum, and $1 million is an insult to the patients and families whose lives have been shattered. I want to thank every single member of this body who has stood up and spoken in passionate bipartisan opposition to this bill. And I ask that before you vote on this bill, please consider what you are doing with your vote. I know that there are some who will say and have said that there is no amount of money that will bring back a loved one, and that is true. But accountability matters, and this bill puts profits over people, and I cannot, in good conscience, support it. I urge a no vote on this bill. Thank you.